everyone, Daniel here. Welcome to my Luke Cage Season 1, Episode 9 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it, then I'll give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. So before we get onto the recap for Episode 9, let me just give you a quick little dazzle of a recap for Episode 8 at the end. Diamondback is in town. He has the Judas bullets, amazing bullets that can hurt Luke Cage. And at the end, well, at the beginning of Episode 8 or something, or end of Episode 7, Luke gets shot one time, and then at the end of Episode 8, Luke gets shot again and into a garbage truck. So now we're in the beginning of Episode 9. Luke is out of the garbage, and he takes this hoodie. Always making them hoodies fashionable, bullet holes everywhere and such. Really cool. I wonder if they actually sell those like Luke Cage edition hoodies with the bullet holes. Imagine that. Oh yeah. So the cops end up stopping him. He takes them down. That's what those piggies deserve. Always got to get smacked to the ground. Anyway, so Misty is being interviewed or questioned, whatever you want to say, and she talks about Stryker, and her boss wants her to bring Luke Cage in. Shade is running the club now. He's the new Cottonmouth. Oh yeah, he's doing that, and so band performing. Excuse me for that. I have bad writing. Excuse me. So ever since I graduated, I barely write anything unless it's TV. So the band is performing. There's this cool band. They're singing. That's the best thing about Luke Cage is always, man. Every episode, the music is just making my hips move a little bit more. And I used to move my hips a little when I was young. I won a contest, maybe because I was cute. I was a cute little baby. I was like 5 years old, a cute kid, kind of an alien-looking type. My big eyes, and I used to dance and whatever. But well, those were the old days. I can't dance anymore because I'm too shy. Anyway, Mariah ends up setting up a meeting with a bunch of leaders. Stryker kills all of them except Domingo. Claire and Luke are at the scientist's house. The scientist back from Seagate Prison who gave Luke Cage his powers. And at the end, he is burning in acid. And Luke Cage dies. Now on to the pros and cons. Starting off with the pros. How about that? Luke Cage dying, man. The dead, deceased. Gone. He's dead. Burning in acid. Just fucking Wolverine coming out. Yeah. Just with the adamantium claws and killing Stryker. Because William Stryker, get it? Wolverine. Never mind. So either way, the ending, I love that. Because it's like, oh shit, but he's gonna be in Defenders and everything. But it's like, hey, he died, cool. Burning in acid, man, what a way to go. And nothing is affecting him. They're trying to get the bullet out, and ends up going in acid. What a way to go, man. It doesn't melt though. That's the cool thing. He's still strong as hell, but he's fine. He'll be fine. No worries, at least for now. So I thought that was a really cool, like almost not, he's not gonna die, but a ballsy ending. Like we're gonna end it with Luke Cage dying, and then like whatever, next episode we'll see what happens there. And like I said, the music and cinematography, the directing, always beautiful. Another moment that was super intense during this episode was when Diamondback killed all of the leaders, because it was like yep, and then they died, and he was like he did something like that's the thing with Diamondback. He's very comedic, yet stupid, yet cool, yet smart, yet really terrifying, yet really stupid. He's a stupid idiot. That's what he is, man, because he's so like, Cottonmouth could have done it, man. Like, again, Cottonmouth had so much potential, and then he's dead, and then Diamondback should have been saved for Season 2. He should have been saved for Season 2. You jumped the shark there. I'm pissed off at that. Ain't no going back on that, Marvel. You filmed it like 10 months ago, and now you do that to me, and you piss me off. I don't like that. See, I'm a Marvel fanboy. I have a Marvel wall and everything. Doesn't mean I'm going to give everything a 10 out of 10. I have problems with you, Marvel. But other than that, y'all did a beautiful series. The dialogue's cheesy with Diamondback, but that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a little crazy, a little cool. And he's chilled. He's chilled back, but yet he's going to kill you if you say, like, hey, you want to go get a hot dog, and then he'll just kill you. So with that, again, I think it was really cool. I'm glad Domingo lived. I'm glad, because I like Domingo. He seems like he could be a bigger role until you watch the end of Season 1, then you'll see. But still, Diamondback did his part for this episode, terrifying everyone. I wish he would have killed Mariah. He didn't, but he still owned when he killed everyone at the table. How about that fat doctor for sore eyes, man? The guy who created Luke Cage accidentally, because remember, like, the white racist cop came in and blah, 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 and Luke Cage ends up, you know, the power and boom, and I have the power! You know, was it with Thundercats? Thundercats! Thundercats! Oh! I think it's like that, right? Thundercats? I used to watch when I was a kid, but apparently just reruns on Saturday night or Saturday morning. Why am I saying Saturday night? They didn't show that shit on Saturday night. They showed it Saturday morning. See, my childhood was fun. I grew up like any other 90s kid. I was born at the tail end of the 90s, 98. I grew up as any other 90s kid. I did. See, what sucks for the 2000 babies. Anyway, you gotta grow up right. Grow up with Family Matters, Married with Children, Full House. You gotta grow up with that shit. Not grow up with any of that Mickey Mouse Playhouse bullshit. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. What was I saying? The doctor's there. He's still fat. He's still ugly, but he's looking good at the same time because he's gonna help out Luke Cage. I thought that was cool. It's like, he's still alive? What the hell? It's been like, what, 5? I don't even know how long it's been. 5 years? 3 years? 4, I don't even know how long it's been. But it's interesting to see him, and especially within the next episode, the kind of chemistry with him and Claire. It's like bad, and then it's good, and then it's bad, and then it's good. Like, is this man, can he be trusted? And last but not least for the pros, Luke and Claire Temple's chemistry. You can tell they're gonna get it on later, if you know what I mean. I mean, just gonna be amazing. Rosario Dawson, beautiful, beautiful. Just my heart beats, and I'm like, Claire Temple, why can't I be a hero? And I'll fall off a roof, and I'll be like, ah, Claire. And then, like, of course, she wouldn't hear me because I would be like in the alleyway, like, ah. I think it'd be cool. I was trying to think of things I didn't like about this episode, such as Mariah. I love Alfred Woodard. I think she's a great actress. She's doing fine. You know, you love to hate her, you hate to love her. She's fine, but her scenes are super slow, boring, interesting yet boring. But then we have Misty Knight, and Misty Knight was so boring this episode. It's for the story, it's for the story, it's for the story, it's for the story. Yes, 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 yes. Still boring. I'm not gonna lie, it's boring. It's like she's being questioned by that dumb officer, like her new boss. Well, yeah, you know that. Oh yeah, Intercontinental Championship, the cream rise to the top. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, now, well, that I just didn't care. Misty Knight was slow this episode. I was bored. I mean, she's beautiful and she has her moments. She really does. But this episode, I did not get hard. And I guess even though Diamondback is really cool, he's still very, I don't know, it's still very, like, the way he plays it. Like, the actor's good. He is good. He's not great, but he's just like, oh yeah, okay, Luke Cage, whoa. Like, I'm just like, no, like, why can't you be serious? Especially, I'm just saying, if you watch the finale, that stupid suit he has, what was that? Hammer Tech, yeah, but that suit is worse than Diggle's helmet and Arrow. Jesus Christ, man. Well, who made up that suit? You could have made a better suit. That's a stupid-ass suit. I'm not lying. I'm going to be real. Ho! Anyway, I'm going to give Luke Cage Season 1, Episode 9, a B-. Thanks for watching, everyone. I thought it was a good episode. It wasn't great. It wasn't really good. It was just, it's good. Yeah, it's a good episode, man. I enjoyed it. I think it was entertaining. Some parts didn't work as well as I thought it would. It has its ups, it has its downs. Most of the downs with Misty this episode. Sometimes she has her ups, sometimes she has her downs. But this episode was just not my cup of tea for Misty Knight, man. I can't get that night in my Misty, because Misty in my night. B-, guys. Thanks again for watching. Share with your friends. Hit that subscribe button for more awesome Luke Cage reviews. I'll see you for Iron Fist in March. Make sure to comment down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you don't, then just shut the hell up. Till next time, bye-bye.